All right. Now, if I exit and come back in, that's better. Ready to launch in VR. So you guys are seeing my desktop while I do this. See, it doesn't want to. It doesn't want to play along with me. Of course it doesn't. And that's because I'm trying to run this stuff and it's actually going through. In fact, this one actually said, "Oh, it's finished my stream." Of course you did. You fucking piece of shit. All right. Is it because I just went live in the eyes of this? Probably. Plus, going live. Is there any active live videos? I know that my Twitch is probably running. You guys get to see all of the fucking in-betweens that happen with this, but I apologize for the mistakes and everything and all of the little problems that have happened today. I try to get this stuff started up. I try to get it running as it's supposed to go. There we go. Yeah, see? It's in here. And it's seeing it, so you guys are getting to see at least that. My desktop. Let me go ahead and change this paste. God, of course it crashed. So I've got a storm going on around this area. There's like thunder and shit that's been happening too. I don't even know if there's like a big deal or whatever with that, but Walking Dead. New Orleans in VR. You know, I figured this would be more streamlined, but I went through and changed a bunch of stuff. You know, this is what happens when you have all of your settings working perfectly, but then you go and get fancy and try to change things up. So I'm gonna go ahead and change my Twitch or my my YouTube front page, so that way everybody can be, if everything can be seen on what I'm doing. There we go. Got Saints and Sinners set up. For whatever reason, it ended earlier. And save. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming, so as such, viewers will experience buffering. Well, that's good. Is it my stuff having delays? No, it's sending it out. It's probably because there's nothing happening. That's more than likely what's it. So, let me put this up. There you go. Now you can see what I'm seeing when I was talking earlier. All right, so what I got to do is get the OVR functioning, and for whatever reason that's not jumping out automatically. Turn that away. I don't need that. So for whatever reason that's not jumping out like it should. It should be functioning and just start. So I should be in my VR and I should be able to see my OVR functions. Of course today, like I said, as I'm trying to do stuff, it doesn't want to play along. So we got this. It's running. It's supposed to be a double click of my or a double grip of my controls, and that's what I'm waiting for. Once that functions, we should be good to go. There we go. Please keep your head on. Please keep your head on. Yep. Toggle edit mode, double press both grips at the same time. And boom. Toggle edit mode. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. All right. So let's get the Restream going. There you are. Come on. He doesn't want to play with me today. Spawn new window. That's there we go. Make that window. There we go. And then just grab that and put it on my wrist. Oh, and of course I've got to go into the settings for that. Window settings, because for whatever reason it's not set right. Smaller, smaller, smaller. And we need to, there we go, scroll down. Opacity is fine, curve is fine, frame rate's fine, visibility is fine. What I need to do is put it on my left arm. That's better. So now it's tracking my left arm. And that needs to go down here, because because I need that out of my way. There we go. Much better. All right, so yeah. I should be able to see what's going on in the chat. I'm going to bring this back around so I can bring my Restream up to front. Everything is functioning. Everything is connected. So we should be good to go. So as you stare at my desktop like, oh, this guy's got a bunch of shit on his desktop. Let me go. Let me go ahead and jump back in. All right, so let's see. That's better. So double click, and I think I can go ahead and toggle edit mode. There we go. Oh, shit, you know what? Because I don't think I have it set right. Toggle edit mode. We've got, let's see, view distance. So it needs to be pretty close. And turn that on. So now I only see my chat when I bring it up to a visible range, but I can still see the world. And hide when not looking at the window. There we go. And then the combination is going to be something like 25. Awesome. So with that, I can see what you're doing. And I think we're good to minimize. Come on, there we go. Minimize that. For whatever reason, home, window list. Bring to me. Bring to me. Huh, nice. Alright, so that one wants to play with me now. Windows setting. Oh, okay. There we go. Select a window. Click. I don't know why this is not functioning like I wanted it to. It actually should be a lot easier. Turn that on. And turn that on. There we go. Put that there. So these are functions that should be set up beforehand. And now, like I said, it should be toggle edit mode. Come on, there we go. Come on, seriously, what the fuck, dude? So this was actually functioning until the other day, just no problem whatsoever. Now I can't get it to go right. Best effort. Nope, I need it to be permanently on. And if I have to set it permanently on, then I will. Let me scroll up here. Keep visible, block current, recenter window. My VR is trying to find me, but it's having trouble. There we go. And keep current. There we go. Keep visible. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Everything's minimized. Everything's good to go. Let's go ahead and cancel that. And we are going to scroll up. Scroll to whichever direction it is. I've got all the VR games. I plan to play a bunch of them as we go. I have interest in just about every one of these, so, and I don't play a lot of them. So we're going to jump into Saints and Sinners much later than I expected, but that's all right. Shut my door a little so that way I don't hear the stuff going on outside. You should be receiving like a black screen right now that'll actually give you the game that's going on and all my stuff. If you guys are interested in checking me out, I appreciate it if you go over and check out the YouTube channel itself. You can find me at youtube.com/ASRGretro, ASRGRETRO. Recenter your view until the windows are in the correct position. Okay. It's done. Are we good? helpful if that doesn't do that. Press enter to finish, or toggle edit mode with VR control. There we go. That's better. All right, cool. So we're in Saints and Sinners. So man, this is all new. Like they updated this service too to make it a little bit easier to utilize. So there we go. I've got my chat. I can see you guys when I want to go into it. We'll go ahead and get started. So welcome to Walking Dead Saints and Sinners. Let me go ahead and make sure that the audio and everything else is good. It seems like it is. I've got my VR headset audio going, and that's pretty decent. I've got my personal volume going, so assuming that's all right, if people come in and tell me that I need to fix it, then we should be good to go. Hopefully I'll be able to hear you if you talk to me with the alert system. Let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to start a new profile, overwrite my original game. A balanced game that starts off forgiving and progressively gets more. For newer players, mostly interested in narrative world of The Walking Dead, we'll play the regular game. I like a progressive difficulty.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Male. This is what I like about this. So that's actually attached to my wrist on the controls, but I can still see when I look. And yet, if I don't focus on it, it doesn't come up. That skin tone seems about right. That is a trip to see. This is actually like attached to my body and stuff. We'll go ahead and start with this. Make sure my microphone is in line. Hope my audio is good for you guys. It's been a minute since I've done VR stuff, and I usually do recordings and not live streams, so I'm trying to get used to all of that. So, there we go. Hold the HMD reset action button before entering the world of The Walking Dead. You learn gameplay basics. Reach down. Oh. Reach down and grip. There we go. Return the weapon to your holster, and I did the other one already. Reach over and grab. We can switch. We can swing. We can swing one-handed. Put it back. Reach over your left shoulder and grab and pull up your backpack. Let go of the backpack and it'll auto-return to the same shoulder. Take food from your backpack by holding it and hold it to your mouth. You gotta eat. This game has stamina and nausea, all kinds of stuff you can see right here. I don't know where it's showing you on the screen, but take bandages from your backpack and wrap. Reach over your right side. Reach over to your right side and grab and pull out to get your journal. The journal tracks your tasks, contains a map, and provides helpful information. You can let go of it to put it back. So this gives you tracking. This gives you tourist reports and vital signs. Ooh, my hand just disappeared. There we go. This is a map when we need it and tutorials when we need it. Reach over your left side and grab and pull your flashlight. Turn your flashlight on by pressing the triangle button. There we go. There we go. So it's the lower button. Let go of the flashlight to auto-return it. Time for some combat. We are in a creepy location in this. We're in a grid. Ah, here we go. Now, the biggest thing. Yep. Okay, cool. My controls are still functioning. Use the left thumbstick to move. Click it down once to sprint. Pick up the shiv. I'm getting a little glitches here and there because I think something else is trying to load. I might need to check. Trigger changes it. Pop it right there. Give me 2 seconds to make sure nothing else is running while I'm doing this. Alternate tab. There we go. I gotta make sure nothing else is trying to function or do its own thing while I'm running this game, because it has a bad habit of doing that. See, like AVR tune-up, for instance. You guys don't need to see this, but this tune-up function decides it wants to pop up and run updates and bullshit on here. So it's gonna be one of those days. No, fucking go away. OVR toolkit can be minimized. I don't need to see that all the time. The only thing I need is my game, and I don't need the VR view, so we can close that all together. There we go. That's minimizing it down as I go. Yeah, I think we are good. We can bring it back. Bring it back now. And hopefully that'll speed up processing. Too many things running at once. I'll get used to this. Resume the game. All right, so anyway. Oh, hey. So I can leave this on my chest and leave it lit to look around. Stab into the walker's brain to kill it. And of course, get text messages. Because I can't start nothing without receiving something from somebody in my house or family that decides that they want to start texting me bullshit. Thank you. Don't care. Stab into this to Walker's brain. You can also grab them and shove it the rest of the way in. Weapons will have durability meter and will break when runs out. Proceed to the next area. I feel like there's something processing within my computer, and that's what's bothering me on this. I gotta figure out what it is that's running, because there's one too many things going on at once that is trying to take a higher priority over everything else. And that is the reason why I'm trying to figure out what is going on. I want to be able to run this without having issues. You know what I can do? I can control alt delete this. This game might just be a slight intensive because of all of the problems I've had today running the system. Switched. Come on. It's one of these days, man. It is one of these days. All right. There we go. Looking around. Yeah, okay, cool. I'm going to try to see if there's any excess processes going on real quick, so that way I can clear them out of the way, so that way I can put some focus onto this. So as unprofessional as this may be, I did not have one of the better days of my life here. 7 fucking processes for Firefox? There shouldn't be 7 processes going on. What is all running at once? Yo. That's part of the issue. The game itself's running. That's fine. Yeah. In the task, you don't need to be running. I just got shit that's running in the background. That's what's going on. A lot of my things decided today was the day they wanted to be updated or they wanted to be run. That's the problem. I can see a lot of them. They're just like, yep, we were supposed to turn off, but we're just going to go ahead and keep on going. All right, so that's going to be the case. Cool, cool. Well, what I can do is change the priorities. So, resource values, nope. I need to switch to performance. App history, startup. There we go, that one. Minimize, bring to front. And where does it let me do that? Properties, huh? It used to be able to let me... Oh, okay. Resource values and other ones. Right, well, we'll see what happens. Hopefully this will continue running well enough for you guys. I'm gonna have one of them days. It's one of them days when everything doesn't want to fucking work. And everything else wants to fucking run an update. So, chat forward. OBS forward. Put my VR on. And return the game. Okay, hopefully this doesn't give me too much more on the glitch factor. Grab the X. There we go. Grab the axe with both hands and chop in the head. Do it again. They're showing you melee combat energy. So you see on the bottom there, the meters is showing that my energy is low. And you can also... Whoop, did that wrong. Oh, let me that. You can also one-hand this thing. But it might not hit like you want it to. So you gotta make sure, if you're right-handed, to treat this stuff like you're a right-handed player. Alright, proceed to the next area. This is all the tutorial stuff, just kind of get you the hang of the game. Shake off the walkers when they grab you. Get off of me. Fuck. There we go. Yeah. Shaking them is a hell of a lot easier with these new controls. I got haptic controls recently, so that's how I'm able to move my individual fingers like this. And that's new to me. I play in a mode that doesn't actually change the video or any of the extra stuff, so that way it moves like freely the way I'd like it to. Alright, so your player inventory. Your backpack, your large weapons, your flashlights, your journal, your ammunition is kept on your crotch space here. But we need to go ahead and get this pistol. I'm right-eyed. Oh, of course. How do we drop? Okay, we gotta put that ammo here. Drop that magazine. Pop that in. Slide it back. There we go. Now I can do both. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, somebody waiting here for us. This has actually never functioned properly for me.
Now that you've seen all there is to see, would you like to exit the combat tutorial? Now that you've seen all there is to see, would you like to exit the combat tutorial?
B? B on this controller. Use these. Okay.
Are you sure about that?
Of course.
Hot damn, would you look at that? Just remember, them walkers out there ain't gonna treat you as kindly as the ones in here.
So there you go. That's how you play the game. Tips. Collected notes and drawings are stored in your journal. Once stored, you can pull them out at any time. I have no idea where I am in my room, I swear, man. VR leaves you in, like, negative space. You just kind of live in the world that you're playing in. But I'll keep an eye on what I got here. I'm usually in my YouTube chat, but I'm on both so I can see. Orleans Parish Bayou, 1 week ago.
I'll be damned. The tourist in the flesh. Oh, stories about you been buzzing all over the bayou.
That's not supposed to be visible that far away.
Word has even reached Nola. Yeah. But if the city is where you're headed, well, I suspect your story is just beginning.
You think so? Ooh, got some thunder out here. Oh, my whole entire thing crashed out. That's something that's fun to see for you guys, because I fucking broke it. We got a thunderstorm going on, so I can't imagine why this would be a good start. This is like the first day that I started streaming, like 4 years ago I started streaming. I've had nothing but problems when I was back then. It was like a brand new thing for me, and I was still trying to figure things out. Toggle edit mode, bring that up. What we need to do is there it is, shorten that distance. That's not supposed to be that close. It's supposed to be at about 4.2. There we go. There we go. Alright, let's jump back in. I don't know what happened right there. The game must have crashed in the middle of all of that, so I'll skip through all of that, and it should jump straight back into the game, assuming it will. Arizona Sunshine? No. Exit that one. That's not what we're playing. We're playing this one. Everything looks like a zombie game to me these days. Now exiting, bringing you back to the home. There we go. It still doesn't feel right. Saints and Sinners. There we go. That's better. That's a little bit better. I just don't want it to be so you guys see that chat every single time. Failed starting up. Close. Already running. Alright. Now playing. Return to the game. Hopefully it doesn't crash out. So it might be more than one going. That might just been a glitch that's going on. I am so embarrassed on the level of bullshit that's been happening today. Had updates running, had problems going off left and right, had one game problem, had one other game problem, had this one crash on me. I swear, it's more professional than this normally. I try to make things look all professional and nice for you with new things on the bottom of the screen and stuff, and everything falls apart. So, that's how it goes. You change what you do, you change your methods to make things nice again for people, and it doesn't function the way you want it to. How long is this? Oh, okay. I got a full-on glitch. An error. Windows 64 shipping error. Close without sending. Is that better? Can I get my freaking game started now? With no errors going. Just a fucking game going. All I want to do is kill some fucking zombies and not have my shit crash on you guys the second I start playing. Man, I don't ask for much. I don't ask for much. But I know this shit should work. I tell you, have a day at work that doesn't quite fit suit to what you want to do. Or toggle edit. There we go. That'll work. Back it up a little bit. Centered. Alright. So, theoretically, the game should pick up right where I left off. If it doesn't, then I'm going to have to go back out to that menu and start over again. The most mundane piece of trash may break down into useful crafting ingredients. Examine every item closely. Is it dropping me into the world? No, there we go. Orleans, there we go. Right back where we were. Orleans Parish Spire 1 week ago.
I'll be down. The tourist in the flesh. Oh, stories about you been buzzing all over the bayou. Word has even reached Nola. Yeah. But
this is the creepiest place.
Well, I suspect your story is just beginning.
want to make sure that you guys are seeing the same thing I'm seeing. And that is staying up front with this silly dashboard that I've set up on here.
Here's a friendly
New Orleans city limits today.
one wrong soul to another. The dead ain't the only thing to be fearing in the Big Easy. There is a war brewing. The tower on one side, looming on the horizon, high and mighty, spouting their all-for-one ideals, and shunning any folks who don't be towing the line.
Yeah, I don't know what's running with my system today that's lagging it out like this. I've never had this problem when I play on my own. They lay it out quite rightly. That's the tower.
Making everyone's skin
Fuck
crawl
those guys,
with
man.
their horror show tactics.
Nightlock_pi. This is super
And the
creepy.
powder keg that
Is it
blew
not?
The whole city blow. The reserve. I can tell by the spark that jumped up in
I
your
like that I
eyes
can hear you.
that you've heard the legend. Disaster relief supplies from when the flood to end all.
I wish it wasn't
floods
lagging as bad as it
in
is.
an old military bunker. Never distributed to the people because the government didn't know its ass from a hole in the ground. And before
I got
they could
haptic
figure it out,
haptic
the dead
controls.
started walking.
I'm gonna flip people off.
All that grub, all those meds, military grade weapons and ammo to boot, untouched, hidden.
There's my load world. And it crashed the fucking game again. Oh my goodness, dude. What is going on? Thank you for coming in, Nightlock Pie, but unfortunately, apparently, me trying to do this is giving me the worst of problems today. Agree to